Go. Hello, people. My name is Brock.
My name is Briggs.
And today we're going to be talking about the fracking controversy.
Here we have some context to get you familiar with how fracking was originated. During the Civil War, a man called Edward Roberts used torpedoes in a nearby river during battle. Later, he figured out that you could get oil from using torpedoes on the ground. Later, Edwards made a company called Roberts Petroleum Torpedo, which consisted of exploding torpedoes to extract oil from the ground and gas.
Now let's get an overview. Fracking is a method used to extract natural gas and petroleum deep underground. The process uses injections of mixtures of water, sand, and chemicals at high pressure into shale rocks to create fractures, allowing the natural gas to be collected. Fracking has boosted natural gas production significantly, especially in the US. Despite the economic benefits, fracking is controversial because of various public health and environmental concerns. Some of these concerns include groundwater contamination, increased seismic activity, and air pollution. We must find a balance between environmental protection and harnessing the energy potential.
Let's talk about some political opinions about fracking. Republicans mostly are in favor of fracking to boost domestic gas and energy production and to reduce the dependence on foreign oil. They advocate for the economic benefits like jobs and increased production. While not being as concerned as the Democrats, Republicans are still trying to be mindful of the environmental impact, ensuring proper safety measures while also stimulating economic growth.
On the other hand, most Democrats typically advocate for stricter regulations on fracking. They generally bring up concerns about the potential environmental impacts on the groundwater contamination and air pollution. Democrats also tend to lean towards shifts to renewable energy, reducing reliance on fossil fuels altogether. With Russia invading Ukraine, European prices of gas have been increasingly high. Europe is extremely reliant on natural gas, which will not change anytime soon.
Okay. CNN says that we don't really know how much gas can be produced by fracking. Estimates don't confidently say whether or not it will be worth the environmental risk. The cost of gas will likely not change much at all for the people, as well as fracking will never undercut the price of gas globally, because the people fracking will not sell their gas for cheaper than the people that are not fracking, so the prices will not go down.
Okay. MSNBC News says that fracking has halved natural gas prices from 2008 to 2012. Coolant industry reliance is down to 1/3 of our energy supply as of 2012. There was a great increase in earthquakes with magnitude of greater than 3 from 2001 to 2011, which is a decade. It was recorded that there were 95 earthquakes, which is a 1900% increase. MSNBC News doesn't put 100% faith in these study results, as if the main cause of these earthquakes were truly fracking.
Evidence that Fox News gives us is that children that live closer to natural gas wells have been shown to be more likely to develop more rare forms of cancer. Nearby residents of other ages had a high chance of having severe asthma reactions, and nearby New York law is updated to include that fracking with liquid CO2 instead of H2O. Company frack injecting H2O, but argue that CO2 could be more environmentally friendly. People supporting the ban argue that pipelines for CO2 could rupture, leading to a health risk. This did also happen in 2020, sending 40 people to the hospital and 300 people were forced to evacuate.
Okay. Fracking has impacted the environment with water contamination, air pollution, and an increase in earthquakes. It also creates jobs in the enemy sector, such as drilling, equipment manufacturing, and other industries in the U.S. Since the use of fracking has become more widespread in the U.S., we have become more dependent on domestic oil and gas.
As for our personal opinion, the prediction we developed is that we think that the issue with fracking will reside in the years to come, alongside other environmental issues. It'll just take time with trial and error. There will be objections, and rightfully so, but we believe that people that support fracking will overcome these issues with time. Industries will continue to grow and thrive, but will also have to shift towards more conservative and environmentally friendly impacts. We'll have to find a balance between not destroying the environment, but also getting that tasty oil.
Thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week for the next episode of Fracking. Yeah.